afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so very much for tuning in to today's special 5-minute edition, coming to you live from Concordia University. Here today with the top stories, I'm Abigail Ford, sincerely hoping that you won't get bored. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Athletic Department. So in today's stories, we're going to be examining the hellos and goodbyes of Concordia University's sport teams. Now, first up, interestingly enough, the newest hello for Concordia University's athletic department is welcoming the cheer team into the competition season. Specifically, the Concordia cheer team is going to be soaring into competitions and tournaments beginning March 1st at the Long Beach State University's competition. Now, obviously, all of the girls on the team are extremely excited because this is the first time in CU history that we have had an officially competing cheer squad. One girl offered a comment saying that she was absolutely thrilled at the opportunity and the chance that Concordia's athletic department was providing their sports teams. The transition from cheering only at basketball games to now competing against other universities has brought an entire culture change to these ladies, and they are all very, very welcoming to this new change. But this isn't the only newest hello in CU sports, and they aren't only isolated to women's activities, because the second hello for Concordia sports teams is to that of the men's volleyball team. Because with the start of a new season, the men's volleyball team is now looking to continue its success with a brand new roster of players. They're hoping to continue the success of last year's season because they started off with a 4-0 undefeated record at all of their home games. And now the Eagles are excited about the year that is ahead and with a fresh group of players. Because after graduating 9 senior players after last year's season, they're having to learn how to rebuild and reform the program with all of their brand new freshman players. But head coach Sean Patchell is relying on the freshman players and said that he also is expecting for the seniors to play the same as the freshmen, because he believes that actually it's the freshmen who are outplaying the now senior members. So those are the two hellos that the Concordia University sports teams are facing. But there's also some goodbyes as well. But maybe not entirely, because it's not a full goodbye for men and women basketball seniors, but in fact, see you later. See you, Concordia University. I don't get paid enough for this. But anyways, back to today's story. Tomorrow night, both the men and women's basketball teams will be honoring graduating seniors for the first ever senior night at the home game against rival Vanguard University. This will be the night for both teams' senior players, and because it's the last conference home game, aside from the competition, they will be honoring the senior players' entire career within the basketball competition season. This is a very special night that many seniors felt came too quickly, but they are thankful that their journey at Concordia University will be remembered and honored. But there is one other goodbye that's also occurring that's fortunately a little less bittersweet. And obviously I have saved the best story for last because Concordia's speech and debate team is saying goodbye to travel to the national tournament. Specifically because the speech and debate team has had such a wonderful year, both competitively and socially, they're finishing up their fall semester with the debate team ranked highest for overall sweepstakes points. And now, as the speech and debate team is getting ready to head off to Virginia for their final national competition, they are having high hopes and expectations for hoping that they can place very highly at this tournament as well. The speech team most recently competed at the PCFCA Spring Championship Tournament that was offered at Moore Park College past week, specifically February 22nd through 24th. And the 2 tournaments that were hosted within this university, Concordia actually swept the sweepstakes for both of them. And so now, as they head off to the national tournament in Virginia, they're hoping to see similar results. So it appears that's all the time we have for today's special 5-minute edition of today's broadcast, but thank you so very much for staying tuned in. Once again, today's news stories were brought to you by the Athletic Department, so if you see any athletes running about on the campus today, make sure to give them a huge high five and a thank you from me specifically. I'm Abigail Ford, signing off.